All right, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Mets with a man on second and first. Counts 0-1. Top of the first. Alonso that's on second. I think that's VR who's on first. That'll bring a base hit. That'll bring Alonso and who scored? VR scored. Alonso goes to third. Conforto goes to first base. All right, Mets starting this inning off very well, hitting very well. Interesting. Good hit from Conforto.
Conforto against the left-hander Nolan hit one back off the pitcher's arm for a base hit. This time,
J.D. Davis up at bat, batting average .295, 5 homers and 21 RBIs.
So 1-0 New York, 40th RBI for Conforto, his fourth in this series. And now here's J.D. Davis, whose playing time has shrunk lately, getting the start at third base against the lefty. And he takes a fastball for a strike from Rogers.
J.D. Davis takes strike one, 90 mile per hour pitch from Rogers. J.D. Davis looking on.
J.D. last started in the game on Tuesday night against Miami. Went 1 for 2 in that game. Set pinch hitting assignments in the first 2 games of this series. And Rogers threw it by him, and it's 0-2. Kevin Pillar sitting fifth in the order. He's on deck.
Counts 0-2.
Different looking lineup for the Mets.
J.D. Davis.
Lindor and Baez both being rested. Lindor had 3 hits and 4 RBIs in the opener. Baez at a home run. And Rogers just missed inside.
Just missed inside. Counts 1-2 for J.D. Davis. 91 mile per hour pitch.
He had the first game off. They do that for the umpires. Whoever has the plate in each game gets the other game free. Alonso at third.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I was sitting on the edge of my seat for that first game.
That was a crazy first game, I'll tell you that.
J.D. Davis fouls off. Count stays 1-2. They should have never even have been in that predicament. Realistically, they should have been able to cap that off relatively easily with 7 innings against the worst team in their division, and they let them come back in that game.
Yeah. I mean, you know, do you want me to give my thoughts on that game?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I mean, overall, I mean, you know, regardless we won, it's not really a happy win. I mean, you're able to be up 9-0 and you somehow manage to screw that up.
What's up, K-Wonder? J.D. Davis went down swinging, of course. His hitting woes will continue. Yeah, I was just like, I couldn't believe what I was watching. And it was error after error. Lindor, multiple mistakes. He did get them back in that game with the homer, but that game should have been capped off relatively easy for them. And they just the errors. The pitching is always, it is where it is, right, when it comes to their bullpen.
I'm starting to get a little nervous about the bullpen. I'll tell you that.
Looks like Kevin Pillar getting more playing time. He's up at bat right now. Rogers going to throw pitch number 20. It's low, ball 1. I'm so done with Castro.
Yeah, his command really. I mean, he walks the whole park. He walks the park. He was giving up hits. I'll give some slack to him. I mean, Alonso did make that throwing error.
Yeah.
Give up a couple of runs there, but regardless, he walks the whole park, and his command of the strike zone isn't there. I don't want to say he's a spider tack victim, but I think that may be the case.
Yeah, I mean, look at how he's pitching since that was banned.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know his RPM rate and spin rate and stuff, but I think it's changed quite a bit.
Kevin Pillar fouls, counts 1-2. Another 90 mile per hour pitch from Rogers. Most players use this season. Mets at the top, 63. Cubs tied with the Mets, 63, and then Mariners 62 and Dodgers 61. Most players used.
Yeah, we definitely used a lot of players. Geez, Brad Hand was at 63, man. Yeah, I had a boy Brad Hand though to really get out of that today.
Yeah. Kevin just struck out. Umpire staring him down. Kevin cursed in the direction of the umpire. He's not ejected. I think the umpire might have told him, "Hey, cool it." He didn't eject Pilar though. He just screamed. Rojas looking on. The Mets do have a man on first and third with 2 outs. The Mets are winning 1-0. So
try to make it. How about that double by Alonso?
Jeff McNeil's up at bat. We trolled the shit out of him the other night. The whole stadium trolled him. Letitia, what's up, Letitia? Hello, Letitia. Hello. He takes ball 1, 76-mile-per-hour pitch. His average is 246, 6 homers, and 31 RBIs. The flying squirrel, Jeff McNeil. This will be pitch number 25 from Rogers. It's on the way. Cracks it foul. Another 90-mile-per-hour pitch makes the count 1-1. 2 outs and 2 men on for the Mets. You know what? Oh, James McCann is playing today.
He is. He was activated from the injury list.
So he's on deck right now.
Yeah, hopefully McCann can get something rolling tonight offensively and even behind the plate. Hopefully his framing is better and he's not moving the ball, 10 inches.
Jeff McNeil had was it 14 or 15 game hitting streak, and now he's just in a slump?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's ball. Counts 2-1, 78-mile-per-hour pitch from Rogers.
So
that's gotta suck. I don't know which is worse, never hitting well or hitting really well consistently for several weeks, and then you just get in this really bad funk.
I don't think this dude has a fastball.
Hey, Minister Brendan, what's up? That's popped up. He's going to be out. Jeff McNeil slams his bat in frustration. He is out. That's 3 outs. We'll go to a commercial break, and the Nationals will be up. The hitting woes for Jeff McNeil continue. Look at this. Here's the highlight. Takes his bat, has a temper tantrum, slams it down, and runs back to the Mets dugout.
All right, well, Mets are able to score a run, so I'll take that. We saw some great hitting there from Alonso and Conforto. Really shows Alonso starting to really hit the ball pretty well. He's been on fire really the second half, no doubt about it. And we saw with that Alonso swing that he didn't even swing the bat halfway. It just goes to show how much raw power he really has.
How about Jonathan VR, man? We're gonna need a lot more out of him now that they placed
Nimmo, yeah.
10-day.
We went like 7 and 8.
What?
Going 7 for 8 is pretty difficult to do.
Yeah. So I think they said Blankenhorn will come up and he'll be in the rotation while Nimmo is out.
That is correct.
It's just a strain. They said they didn't mention a tear or anything like that. They said it's just a strain. So Blankenhorn will come back up. I like Blankenhorn personally. I like Jury a little bit more, but it's fine.
Well, I think Jury's on the bench still. No.
Oh, he's on the bench.
Pretty sure. Yeah,
there's Beth's channel.
Oh no, you're right. He's not on the bench. Okay. Interesting that they sat down. You know what? They probably sent him down. Probably sent him down for someone. But interesting, you have. I was more upset that you call up Albert Almora Jr. and you don't call up Khalil Lee. Like, I get it, Khalil Lee, when he was with the Mets in May, he wasn't really a contact guy. He was just really a defensive guy. He wasn't really making much contact with the ball. But, I mean, so far, from May to now, he's really been raking in the minor leagues. He's been looking fabulous. And at first I thought, leave him down. He's hitting. Don't even bring him up. Just leave him in AAA for the rest of the year. Let him hit for the rest of the year. And now we're in the issue where we need an outfielder. Pretty much our outfield right now is really just consisting of Conforto, I guess technically Jeff McNeil, even though he's more of a utility guy, and then Almora Jr.
What about Dominic Smith?
They
have Pilar in center field right now.
He's on. I think he's on like leave or something right now.
So it's Conforto right field. Pilar will be center, and they'll keep Jeff McNeil McGill. It's a strike almost right down the middle. A little low, but it was in the box. It's a strike, 91 miles per hour. I'm very hit or miss with Tyler McGill. I like him, but I think he has a lot of growing pains to come along the way.
Yeah.
Hill fires a fastball in for a strike.
No, I mean, honestly, I like McGill. I think he has great stuff. I like that he's very mature. When he gets in a lot of situations, like I think it was 2 weeks ago when he got shelled 7 runs in 3 innings, he really kept his composure. And a lot of rookies are not able to do that. So I give McGill props for having composure. Just try to keep that pitch count low. I mean, otherwise he has some great stuff. Maybe mix up your pitches a little bit more, but otherwise I think he is trying to make a nice, strong case for being in the rotation next year.
Counts 1 and 2 right now. Hey, Peanut Butter, what's up? Here's the pitch. Pop up. It's a home run. Right when I was saying McGill has a ton of growing pains. Lane Thomas will hit a solo home run. He'll tie up the game. The distance, Hayden, is 402 feet. Can't fault Pilar. Pilar nearly jumped over the padding to try to get it. I've seen Pilar try to make those plays. As you know, Hayden, I was at Pittsburgh Stadium. He dove into the stands and smashed his knees into the stands trying to make the play. He tried to make the play here. He's just not tall enough, and there was a whole lot of steam on that ball. Damn.
No, I mean,
I'm not even going to get mad about it, bro. I'm not even, like I was saying minutes ago, Tyler's going to have growing pains. It's going to happen. Counts 0-1 right now, though.
This lineup is stupid. You have Jeff McNeil in, who is looking terrible. We saw the first game of today. Let's see how McNeil was in the first game. I'm pretty sure he took that 0. Jeff McNeil in today's game earlier. He pretty
nuts. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Hayden. You got a base hit.
Yeah, McNeil pretty much went 1 for 4 in game 1. So obviously, I'm not looking too big on McNeil. I would have rather have benched McNeil for today. And honestly, I mean, it just comes down to who else you throw in the outfield, and that's the issue. Is, I mean, would you rather start Almora or McNeil? I mean, I'd obviously say McNeil, but
wait, what happened with Dominic Smith?
He's on like one of like the bereavement leaves or something like that.
Oh, his wife is somebody died in his family. His grandpa, right, or some shit. All right,
Possibly.
That makes sense. So there'll be a man on first.
This is what you don't want to see.
Here's the pitch. It's good. Strike. 94-mile-per-hour pitch from McGill. Juan Soto is the man up at bat, though, Hayden. 302 batting average, 24 homers, 77 RBIs for him this season. He's been, even though it's a very crappy team, Hayden, he's the one you really got to pay attention to here. He's a good hitter, and he makes great plays in the outfield.
Yeah, I mean, his defense isn't anything too worrisome. He did make a nice grab today against, I think it was Conforto. But otherwise, yeah, Soto was the guy offensively. You don't want to mess around with it, especially. You do not want to have runners on base with him. Obviously, any pitcher on any major league team would want to face Juan Soto with no runners on.
Counts 1-1. Pitches on the way. It hit the line. What did they say? 95-mile-per-hour pitch. The umpire called that a strike. So it counts 1-2 with one man on for the Nats. Hey, how are you going to be watching the NFL games? Are you have an app for it, or? You're in Florida and you're a Broncos fan, so how are you going to be covering those games and watching them?
Usually, if need be, I just watch the highlights, but sometimes I go on some websites and I find them.
Okay. So I was going to say, I didn't check the schedule yet, but if there's a primetime game, you're more than welcome to come up here and call the Broncos with me.
Of course.
Counts 2-2 from Tyler. He's going to take a second here. He's getting his pitch. So McCann was out for 3 weeks with back spasms.
Correct. Yeah, he was out for quite a bit. I mean, it comes to an issue because you really were working up Mazika. I mean, you had Patrick Mazika playing 13 games straight, and that's very concerning as a third alternate catcher. And then you have to go to your fourth alternate catcher, Chance Disco. So,
and he got injured. Hey, are you allowed to run into the catcher like that? I thought there was different rules now. Because when I saw that, I was like, oh shit.
He was Cisco was like in the baseline, so I guess they're allowed to push him over.
Soto.
That's just like you're like trying to slide into second base or something like that.
Damn.
That'll be foul.
Juan Soto smiling at home plate. Fans getting into it. Counts 3-2. Tyler McGill getting ready to pitch lucky number 13. It's on the way. Out at the warning track. That was somewhat worrisome.
Yeah, luckily, Nationals Park has a big outfield.
One man on and one out for the Nats.
All right, so hopefully we could try to see if Josh Bell could try and ground out to a double play. McGill isn't really I wouldn't say McGill's not a ground out pitcher, but he's more of a fly ball guy.
If they're in a save position, could Diaz come in and save, or is Diaz not?
I wouldn't use Diaz today. I mean, who do you really have? I mean, if McGill can go 5 innings, I mean, luckily it's a 7-inning game, so you hope, fingers crossed, you could try to get 4 to 5 innings out of McGill.
Loop or Lugo might be available, right? I think Lugo only pitched 1 inning today.
I think we used Lugo today. We used him a lot in Miami. They're probably not going to use him. Williams is starting, so they're not going to use him. I mean, they used Hembry. You could use guys again. I mean, Familia.
Keith Hernandez says Familia is rested today. So who else do they have that they could?
Yenzi. I haven't seen Yenzi Diaz in quite a bit. Potentially him. I mean, you hope that McGill can go 4 or 5 innings pitched, and then you have someone go for the 6th, and then whoever can close it out. So closing it out. I mean, really say Familia May. I mean, I don't think they're going to use Diaz, or maybe even Yenzi. You never know.
Counts 1 and 2.
Yeah, Tyler McGill.
Fucking base hit. Escobar went all the way to third. Nats will have a man on first and second.
Here, I'm really behind, so.
How far are you behind? Like 20 seconds?
Conforto's grabbing the ball. He throws that to Alonso. And
Escobar, it's only like 20 seconds.
All right. So McGill is definitely in quite a bit of a jam here. He's mixing up his pitch as well, it seems. But that was just the ball spiked over Alonso's glove. Just a second or two in delay for Alonso to grab that. Let's see what Carter Keyboom could do. Let's see. Carter Keyboom is a ground ball type of hitter, so we'll see if McGill can trust his infield. Kind of unfortunate not to see Lindor or Baez, but I guess it makes sense. Just going to really go to show how much can we trust J.D. Davis today, and not much. Hopefully the Mets could try to get out of this.
Yeah, they're a little bit of a pickle right now early on in the first inning of this doubleheader.
Red Sox just walked off.
What are the Mets right now at a second place? They're like 2 games.
They're in third place right now, and I think they're a game behind back of the Phillies. So if the Phillies lose today and the Mets win today, I think they'll be in second. But right now the Phillies are winning, so
Counts 0-2.
Beating up Trevor Rogers a little. All right. I see 2 fly balls there from Carter Keyboom.
You saw that?
Not yet.
All you got to do is just punch that ball through. You got to run score. Look at all that space, and that's all you have in mind.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, Brendan. That's what I'm going to do from here on out, Brendan.
He has no intention of pulling. Look at that. Just going right. His whole body is moving towards right center field.
So the Nats will have a man on first and second. We have a meeting of the minds on the mound. Just trying to get McGill to settle down.
Let's see McGill's last 7 games. This guy's getting fried.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Brendan. That's a really good idea, Brendan. Andrew Stevenson is up at bat, batting average 227, 4 home runs and 18 RBIs. James McCann has been a little squirmy behind home plate. I've noticed he'll take both knees off, then go to one knee, turn and go to another knee, trying to find a comfortable position here.
Yeah, well, a lot of catchers do that. It's if there's going to be a pitch in the dirt or if it's a fastball or not. But I mean, his framing seems adequate enough so far. I don't really.
Philly is up 2-0 right now.
Stevenson toward the middle of the diamond, backhand by Guillorme, underhand flip, and he gets the out. Beautifully done by Guillorme.
Oh, Guillorme is in. I didn't even fucking realize Guillorme is in.
I think your volume's a little loud. I don't know if you're gonna get copyrighted.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Just figured I'd let you know in case the stream gets shut off.
I didn't even realize Guillorme was in today. I know he came in a little bit yesterday, so I'm guessing he's feeling a lot better from his injuries.
Guillorme is back. That's true.
2 outs and 2 men on. This will be pitch number 22 from McGill. What's up, Gio? I'm not sure yet, Brendan. What's up, Gio?
So good behind the back play for Luis Guillorme. We saw he is filling in at second base today. I think he's been on the IL for quite a bit, so good to see him back in action, making some nice defensive plays to get the force out for Andrew Stevenson.
Pitch is on the way. What do they call that? Strike. Throwing some heat. 94-mile-per-hour pitch from McGill. I'm more worried about the dude on third base right now. Because it is 2-1 Nats. So, they called it a strike. Wow. That looked like a little. I guess this umpire is going to be calling.
Wide strike zone.
Yeah.
Red Sox just won. They walked off
So the count's 1-2 with 2 outs.
They have game behind the Yankees for that first wild card in the American League. That's a tight race. Whole month for play.
McGill tried to get the dude out at first, not in time. Just keeping him honest, keeping him at bay right now.
Every pitch counting, every tick of the scoreboard mattering.
You know, McGill is like 6'7".
He's a tall dude.
Game starts in about a half hour or so. Atlanta in Colorado again.
But boy, do I miss DeGrom. I mean, I miss Thor too. Don't get me wrong. But
I mean, they're saying with DeGrom that he's probably not going to pitch for another week or two off the mound. So honestly, don't even rush him. Regardless, I mean, yeah, we're hot right now, but it's against the Marlins and Nationals.
Yeah, it's against the bottom feeders of the division. That's what makes me nervous, man. Like, Mets letting them come back after winning. If they're winning for like the first 3 innings, like or 4 innings, 9-0, you can't do that shit against good teams.
Exactly.
I mean, this should be all cushion wins for the Mets for when they go. They play the Yankees next week. I got tickets to that game.
Nice.
The first game of that 3-game series, the 10th, September 10th.
Pretty cool.
So it'll be interesting.
What team is it?
Yankees versus the Mets.
Oh, Subway Series. Nice.
Yeah, Courtney surprised me with tickets the other day, so yeah.
Be a good game.
Mr. Brendan asked this to everybody. He's asking you, have you ever had a mushroom with meatballs?
I have not.
Yeah, he asked everybody that. I've had mushrooms separately and I've had meatballs separately, but I've never had mushrooms and meatball in the same dish. Fucking commercials are brutal, man.
Yeah, so the Nationals got a little lucky there. Yeah, a lot of BABIPs in that first. So I don't want to blame McGill super much. I mean, some of the exit velos on that. I mean, the exit velos on some of those pitches from Josh Bell, Carter Boom. I don't want to say those were lucky, but that was pretty unfortunate.
What jersey are you wearing?
Alonso.
Oh, nice. So the returning James McCann is coming up to bat. First, he's got to play with his cup. Alrighty.
Good way to swing first pitch. Fucking McCann.
One out.
Come on.
It's 7 innings, right?
Correct. So that's why I don't like, that's why I really say any lead here really matters. So we'll see what Yorme can get rolling. So Luis Guillorme up. His first comeback since his little stint on the IL. He was on the injury list for quite a bit, so we'll see what he can get rolling on tonight. First pitch, taken up in the zone for a fastball and strike one. Guillorme will hit that one sharply, and that'll be flat out. On a short ball hit
2 outs
to Andrew Stevenson.
2 outs.
We saw the Mets top of this order was really killing it. early on in this inning. They were getting aggressive. They were going after Josh Rogers' sinker and slider, and so far they're not doing that so far this second inning.
How would you rank Rogers as a pitcher for the Nats?
It's the second start, so there's really not much to judge him off of it. I mean, he kind of got destroyed last time. I don't even remember the last time he pitched. I want to say he pitched with the Orioles or the Tigers a couple years ago. All right, put the fuck down, Miguel. You fucking suck. All right, so we'll see. Hopefully the Mets can go into the third inning with the top of the order leading off.
First things first, if you haven't been vaccinated, now is the time to get your first dose. That includes anyone with chronic health conditions.
Yeah, obviously, drive around the majors, we saw the Orioles beat the Yankees. Yankees were getting no hit going into the seventh. Cubs were able to walk it off today. Rays had a big day. Red Sox walked it off. Rocky Devers came into clutch. It is 100th RBI of the year. He'll have some MVP votes. And then Phillies are up to the Marlins 2-0. So obviously,
aren't the Orioles like a shit team?
Pretty much.
And they beat the Yankees?
Hey, they beat us 13-0. Watch.
Oh, did they?
Earlier this season, yeah. So today we are Marlins and Rockies fans also.
The Rockies are playing the Braves? The Rockies aren't really that great.
They're not. They really had a huge downfall.
What are their records, the Rockies?
Yeah, Rockies really got kaputzed in
62 and 73.
They were a wild card team in 2017, and you got a collapse from David Dahl. I mean, you get really just Trevor Story doing everything. Nolan Arenado is having issues with the team in the front office.
Yeah, speaking of front office, man, the Mets. Oh man, that was terrible news this week.
I don't know. I'm just not even bothering with this team right now. I'm tired of this shit.
I feel you. They're showing a highlight here of somebody named Howard from the 1960s.
See? I don't know. It's no commercial.
Oh, it's a deodorant commercial from back in the day.
Oh.
Frank Howard. I don't know who that is, but I guess he was a huge star here in Washington.
Yeah, Washington Senator.
1958 to 1973 was his career. All right.
So we'll see what McGill can get. Facing the 8th, 9th, and 1st hitter of this game.
You think the Mets will try to extend that contract for Baez or no? It's going to cost them a lot of money.
I don't know. Baez says he wants $200 million. I mean, if he could have a huge September and get us in the playoffs, I'll say sure. But if we're going to see this pretty much the crap that we saw in Chicago from him, I don't want him. I mean, that's the issue. I mean, what did the Mets think they were going to get out of him? In Chicago, he was a 200 hitter who strikes out 8 out of 10 times, hits a home run, and hits the ball sharply but is unlucky and it's caught. I mean, that's what you're going to get in Baez. I mean, yeah, he's coming to clutch a couple games with the Mets, but there's also been a dozen times where
my God. Where do you see this?
Situations.
Hey, he's stuck.
Hey.
Oh, what the fuck was that? That was cool, though.
Oh! Oh, shit. J.D. Davis, all right. Good catch there by J.D. Davis. We see J.D. Davis is not very well known for his defense at third base. So good way to read that. He didn't really have much room approaching that, so we know he went behind the back with the glove, caught that, and then jumped over the tarp and got a little stuck, it seems. But great catch there by J.D. Davis.
One out.
Luis Garcia, awesome. Yeah, behind the back. Awesome. Whoa, yeah, he almost.
I got to get one of those blue jerseys that say New York on the front of it, man.
Yeah, the away alternates. Those are pretty nice.
Counts 1-1. Keith Hernandez is going on one of his ramble. Let me tell a story in the middle of this game shit.
I like that. That's funny.
Gio says, let's fucking go Mets. Yeah, let's. They get this win and what? They're like a game out of fucking second place if the Phillies lose?
The Phillies lose and the Mets win.
Shit.
So you have to get both. And right now it's looking like the opposite. Phillies are up 2-0, and we all know the Nationals are up 2-1. So hopefully,
the Mets, after this, the Mets have a series with the Marlins, and then it's Yanks. I think another 95-mile-per-hour pitch from McGill throwing the heat.
having a good inning so far. I mean, yeah, it's against the 8th and 9th hitter, but he's mixing up his pitches pretty well. I like what he's got. He's throwing the fastball. I think that's what he's only been throwing.
2 outs.
All right, he will strike out Josh Rogers, the pitcher. So now he's obviously going to face Lane Thomas, the person who started the damage against McGill in the first inning. So fingers crossed McGill could try to shut him down with something. We'll take that pitch first. Below, yep, just inside the zone for a fastball. So we see McGill's really pounding the zone with fastballs. Pretty interesting. I'll take it, though. If the Nationals can't hit fastballs like the Mets, so be it.
And Baez and Lindor, they're going to go on a date tonight. The best buddies. Counts 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some nice restaurants in D.C.
Valid point. Here's the pitch.
So we see McGill pounding the zone with fastball, so he's not mixing up his count. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe the Nationals are like the Mets and they can't hit a fastball. Strike down, sit him down. McGill throws that pitch in the dirt, goes out of the way, uses the slider. We know the slider is McGill's put-away pitch, and it worked for him tonight to get out of that 1-2-3 inning. Yes, we'll have Jonathan VR, Pete Alonso, and Michael Conforto, their first, second, and third hitter.
Who was it? Say that again. Jonathan VR,
Pete Alonso, and Michael Conforto, the first, second, and third hitters leading off.
Sweet.
Yeah, hopefully Mets can get something rolling here in this inning. By the way we're looking with this offense, it does not seem that, many guys are going to get many at-bats. So that's got to get something cracking early.
I have a ton of faith right now in Jonathan VR with the way he's been hitting these last couple of games. I know it's against, not the greatest of teams, but it's good to see somebody on the Mets consistently hitting very well.
Oh, of course.
A lot of times you'll see a guy, they have 1 or 2 games, they hit a home run, and then, like Kevin Pillar. Kevin Pillar had a couple of good games, and then so it's good to see the consistency from VR, especially now that VR is going to be the leadoff man. Hey, Vaklang. What's up, Vaklang? Geo dropping the Mets colors. I'm doing good, Vaklang. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you?
To be honest, though, I kind of like VR leading off because VR could switch it. So he could bat from the left hand side or the right hand side. Let's say VR bats out the door. He gets on base, and then you have another lefty in Brandon Nimmo. Not the case for the next couple games, obviously, since Nimmo's on the IL. But you have VR leading off, so he could bat left-handed or right-handed. He's a switch hitter. Doesn't matter. Then you get Nimmo, who only could bat lefty up. So if you have VR on base, Nimmo, as a left-handed pitcher, is most likely blocking the view from the catcher to the base runner. So that's really good for stealing bases for VR. And we know how much the Mets need to be aggressive on the base pass. So I'm really digging that. So VR leading off for the Mets, and he will take that one first pitch. And, of course, the Mets are back to the same shit with swinging on the first pitch, and it's not working for them. So
I'm going to get a VR. I'm going to get a VR alternative jersey.
Nice.
For good luck, and it has number 1, so.
Hey.
All right, here comes Pete Alonso, 1-for-1 double. Batting average is 263.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. So it's a pinch up from last week. Here's the pitch to Alonso. Way outside, it'll be ball 1. That was a 91-mile-per-hour pitch from Rogers. He'll get the call from his catcher here. Here we go. A little low. What's the ump going to call? I called it a ball. Okay, 83-mile-per-hour pitch. That was pitch number 36. Again, the score is 2-1. Washington Nats, top of the third. It is a doubleheader, so it's only going 7 innings. That was a 90-mile-per-hour pitch. That also goes ball, so the count is 3-0 for Alonso with 1 out. Let's see if the Mets could get something going offensively. Here's the pitch. They called that a strike. It was close. Bring the count 3-1. Counts 3-1. I don't know what Rogers is doing. He's trying to stay loose. He's doing some weird shit. 83-mile-per-hour pitch. Goes foul. It's a full count for Pete Alonso. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That was pitch number 39 from Rogers. Ball 4. Pete Alonso has walked. Michael Conforto up at bat. He's 1-for-1 with an RBI single. Batting average 218, 11 homers, and 40 RBIs. Mets have 1 out and 1 man on. That's Pete Alonso on first base after being walked. Let's see if Conforto can be clutch Conforto right now. Almost got hit with a pitch. It's ball 1, 89-mile-per-hour pitch from Rogers. Rogers going to put a little powder on his hand here, whatever that is. Try to get a better grip on the ball. Gets the call from his catcher. That's cool, Brendan. That goes ball. Counts 2-0. 89 miles per hour. That was pitch number 42 for Rogers. That's low again from Rogers. 80-mile-per-hour pitch. Ball number 3. So the count's 3-0 right now for Conforto. Pete Alonso on first. There's 1 out. It's top of the third. Scores 2-1 Nats. And Rogers getting ready to throw pitch number 44. It's on the way. That's a strike. Another 89-mile-per-hour pitch brings the count 3-1 for Conforto. 3-1 for Conforto. Here's the pitch. Pop up. Goes foul. Another 89-mile-per-hour pitch. It's a full count for Conforto. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Well, let's see what Conforto could do here. Rogers still shaking something out on the pitcher's mound, trying to stay loose, it looks like. I don't know if he has a mild injury or something. It's really weird. I've never seen a pitcher do that. This will be pitch number 46. It's on the way. Conforto cracks it. Left side. Foul, but it's caught. He's out. 2 outs. Pete Alonso stays safe on first, but it's 2 outs. Rats. Showing the highlight here of Conforto getting out after that pop-up. Escobar was the one who made the play for the Nationals. J.D. Davis up at bat, 0 for 1 strikeout, batting average .293, 5 homers, and 21 RBIs for him this season. The third baseman today, J.D. Davis. Here's the pitch. Ball. 80-mile-per-hour pitch.
All right, I'm back.
So it's 2 outs, 1 man on, Hayden. Pete Alonso safe on first. Another 80-mile-per-hour pitch. Counts 2-0 for J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis going to take a second here and readjust himself in his gloves. I'd really like to see J.D. Davis get out of his little funk. Him and McNeil. I'd really like to see them get it together a little bit offensively.
Yeah, like the last a million times where runners were on it would have been nice.
What'd you say?
The last time, you're like stranded, bases loaded.
Yeah. Well, he did that twice in one game, J.D. Davis. Had bases loaded and left them stranded.
So we see Rogers is really having some complexity locating the strike zone. We saw, I think, for Alonso, Conforto, and J.D. Davis, he had a 3-0 count. So
was that a balk just now?
Oh, and that'll be a ball away, and Alonso's not going anywhere. All right. So
man on first and second.
This inning for Josh Rogers. Nice. We'll see if Kevin Pillar can get something rolling.
His batting average is .218, 12 homers, and 33 RBIs. 0 for 1 strikeout today. Center fielder Kevin Pillar up at bat.
Pretty solid. He's been pretty solid his last 7 games, though.
Blasted that one foul, left side. Counts on 1.
Let's see the pitch. Oh, if you waited like a second, that would have been ripped. It's Osteen. I have no idea who that guy has in his jersey. Come on, Pilar. Let's go. Let's get that clutch.
This dude is swinging for the fucking bleachers, though. He's ripping it at every pitch. Counts 0-2 with 2 outs and 2 men on for the Mets. Mets losing 2-1 top of the third. It's a doubleheader, so there's only 7 innings. Rogers getting ready to throw pitch number 53. Rogers has been doing some weird thing on the mound. Did he get hurt early on in the first? I didn't see. He was like squirming and like shaking out his legs and shit.
Yeah, it does like some weird like wind up thing.
Oh, okay. Teach their own.
Pitch. Pilar's really putting up a fight, fouling off all those pitches, the high and in pitch. So probably would have been a 2-0, 2-1 count if you didn't swing.
92-mile-per-hour pitch. Too high. That'll make the count 1 and 2 for PR. Jeff McNeil, the flying squirrel, is on deck.
An eye, ball one.
The man in the slump. Jeff McNeil. Dude, there was a 2-year-old baby fucking heckling Jeff McNeil at the game the other day where I had front row seats. Dude, it was fucking hilarious.
Wait, what happened?
There was a 2-year-old baby that was heckling Jeff McNeil. It was hilarious.
What was he saying?
He was saying, he was like, "You suck, McNeil. You can't hit." It was fucking so funny, man. And Jeff McNeil just looked at him like, what was he going to do?
That's funny. Good seats?
I was section 134, left outfield, front row.
Oh, in left field. Okay.
The front row seats that I was in, there was only 2 seats, so it was just me and my buddy. And Jeff McNeil was kind of like right in front of us, but a little to the left. Yeah, the seats, dude, I paid like $18 for those seats. It was awesome.
Nice.
It wasn't awesome spending $20 on nachos, but it is what it is.
You saw a Mets win?
What?
You saw a Mets win, right?
Yeah, they won, yeah. The place went nuts when Edwin Diaz came in for the close.
Oh, yeah, it was that game, right? Did you get the nachos in a helmet?
Yeah, it was like $18.75. I got like the shredded chicken and peppers and the nachos and extra cheese. Right. I did it up, bro. I gotta be honest with you though. Out of all the pitchers the Mets have had this season in particular, Edwin Diaz is really growing on me.
Except for that one game. Last night was not super great.
Yeah, I know. He's growing on me though. I wasn't thrilled about when I went to Pittsburgh and saw him close and he fucking blew it. It wasn't totally his fault though.
Yeah.
But he's growing on me.
So we have Kevin Pillar here really, really working with Josh Rogers. 7-pitch at bat so far, 2-2 count. He's really fouling a lot of pitches off. I mean, if he didn't swing at these probably would have been on base for a ball 4 already. So we'll see if he could try to put the ball in play or if he could take a walk, get bases loaded. Although I'd rather put the ball in play, obviously, with the Mets and knowing Jeff McNeil, who is in a slump, is on the deck. And he will pull that, and that'll be ripped to Josh Bell, and he will beat him out. Fuck!
Josh Bell is a fucking big boy running to that first base to tag him out.
Fuck you, Ply. You should have slid right into him.
It's a big boy right there. Josh Bell.
Waved him off.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, bro. If the Mets lose this game, I'm still gonna be fucking pissed. I expect them to fucking get both wins today. This is the worst team in the division. I expect better out of my Mets, Hayden. Like they gotta win all these out here. Against these bottom feeder teams, Marlins and Washington. These should be, easy pick'ems at this point. The Mets are just fucking making it hard on themselves. Yeah. I've noticed a lot. Like they remind me of my New York Giants, man. Like my New York Giants and the Knicks too, and the Islanders as well. It's like all the New York teams I root for, they could be leading for half the game, and then like that, they start to fucking give it up. I'm very worried about this Mets team moving forward, being able to close out games when they have big leads. And damn these commercials.
Personally, I don't have the Mets making the playoffs.
I don't either, bro. It's wishful thinking on my part, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in the bullpen.
They're gonna go like 82-80 or like 80-82 or 81-81. I think they'll finish like 500 probably. Like
Do you think if they don't make the playoffs, Rojas is gone? And if you think for some strange reason they do make the playoffs, Rojas stays?
Well, I think Rojas is gone if they make it or not. So yeah.
Either way, you think Rojas is done?
Also, it's new ownership. Cohen's gonna want to bring in his own guys. He's gonna want to bring in a new GM.
He did say in an interview, he said he's willing to spend the money.
We haven't seen it.
So hopefully he gets some good pitchers.
You're gonna have to. I mean, I think they're gonna get a new GM. They're gonna get a new president of operations. I doubt Sandy's gonna stay. I mean, like everyone said, the only reason he brought in Sandy was so that he would be welcomed by the owners and that he would get the title. Because I mean, Sandy Alderson, he's been in this business for quite a while, so he knows everyone. So that's the big reason I feel he appointed Sandy, so that he can get acclimated and get people on his side.
Counts 0-2 right now, and that was pitch number 40 from McGill. How long do you think he'll pitch for? Until the 5th inning?
Well, he's probably going to be lights out for the next time, and the Mets aren't going to do shit for him. So,
I'm interested to see who the Mets will have in the bullpen later.
Oh, he went around on that. Nice. Sit down, Escobar.
Oh, that's right. 1 out. Yeah, 1 out. But Soto's up at bat, the Mets killer. I'm always nervous when I fucking see this guy come up to bat because he's having a hell of a year, even though he's on a crappy team.
I don't blame you.
I hold my breath every time this dude swings.
I mean, it sucks for Soto because, I mean, he's on a team that's a 5th place team, but I guess he's working for a contract. So,
Pat Rosler, assistant hitting coach, looks on from the Washington dugout. Mean bugging somebody. I don't know. All right. Juan Soto up. 95-mile-per-hour pitch. Strike. Juan Soto's 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Well, this game, he's 0 for 1 with a fly out. Pitch is low, counts 1-1. And again, Washington's hitting coach just looks on from the dugout. Looks like he's mad at the world right now. Did he go around on that? Yeah, it looked like he did. It looked like he went around on that, right, Hayden?
Let's see.
It looked like he was thinking about holding it back, but he went around.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I think he went.
Yeah, my fucking lights are right in my eyeballs.
That'll be hit, and that's gone. Oh, no, that'll be in play to.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Strange and trippy review. Hey, could a Canadian military veteran who injured with PTSD get a view on my channel? I'm new to YouTube and I want to make people laugh. I will check it out right now. Strange and review, trippy. Or if you want, you're already a moderator here, so you could drop the link to it and I'll check it out. Strange and trippy. There is 2 outs. Who's that? Bell's up at bat?
Correct, and he will take the first pitch right down the middle for a fastball.
Uh, 64-ounce Mountain Dew Baja Slam. Checking it out right now. Strange and trippy. I gave you a thumbs up as well. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, when this game's end, I'll check out all your videos. Strange and trippy, definitely. Hayden seems quiet. Hayden's just easing the moment. He's focusing right now. The Mets had us on the edge of our seat earlier today. And the Mets,
there's nothing to be exciting about, so
yeah.
Just believe that how
I feel you, bro. I feel you, Hayden. I feel you. Strange and Trippy Review says he has a ball from a Mets game. The guy's name was Rusty something. I don't who Rusty who?
Stubb.
Rusty Stubb?
I
Stubb? I don't know any Mets player that Rusty. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, I think it has to be Rusty Stubb.
Counts 2-2 for Bell.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool antique. I would not throw that away.
Hayden says to keep it. It's probably worth something.
Yeah, if it's Rusty Stubb, that's a Hall of Famer.
Josh Bell will go around and swing. That's 3 outs. That's the end of the third. Oh, the Mets have an early game tomorrow, huh? They're playing at 1 p.m. tomorrow. I would definitely hold on to that, Strange and Trippy. Let me see. Oh, he said he played for the Expos.
No, but he was also a Met for a little bit.
Oh, he was? Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I think he briefly played with the Mets, but he never really shit with them. Or I think he may have.
Stop. Let's see. Yeah, he did. He played for the Mets and the Expos. Rusty
Yeah,
Staub.
but he did most of his stuff for the Expos and Astros, I believe. Yeah. He's in the Mets Hall of Fame. Yeah, I'd keep that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool that you have that Strange and Trippy review.
6-time All-Star. Passed away recently.
You know what was really sad? Dude, the Tom Seaver stuff, man. That kind of broke my heart, man. I lost my grandmother to Alzheimer's, and he had I remember he came out, he said he had it. He was going to retire from doing any interviews or anything from the public eye, and he was just going to focus on his vineyards and his wine and stuff. And then, like, not even like a year later, he was gone. Like, he had a really quick decline. Oh, that's cool, man. Anybody could come here and root for any team. All teams are welcome. You're a Jays fan. That's cool with me, man. Yeah, you're in Canada, so of course you're a Blue Jays fan. Ding, what's up, Ding? Thank you, Ding. Thank you for the thumbs up, Ding. All right, coming back to the game now. They're just saying tomorrow, 12:30 p.m., Walker is the starting pitcher. Monday, also an afternoon game, 12:30 p.m., Trevor Williams. I'm not going to stream that game tomorrow, but maybe Monday I will. I got to see. I'm meeting a bunch of my ladies' relatives tomorrow for a barbecue. So
that was nice.
I got excited for a second when you see this. Oh, you have the bobblehead too? That's cool. Strange. That's cool.
You're so fucking ass, McNeil.
So how long have you been a Blue Jays fan, Strange and Trippy? I got excited for a second. I thought maybe he had enough steam on that one.
Yeah, they got to give McNeil like a year off. This dude can.
He was close, though. Stevenson was at the very end of that warning track there. I would have been really thrilled for Jeff McNeil to hit that as a homer and get out of his little slump. But his slump will continue. McNeil is up at bat with 1 out now. I think that's McNeil. McCann, sorry. Strange and Trippy review says 40 years ago before Rogers Center. We're just trying to make friends. All right. Stay connected with me, Strange and Trippy review. I mean, James McCann is swinging pretty well for a guy that had the back spasms. He's not hitting well, but he's swinging. His swing through looks good.
Be a nice time for McCann to really hit a dinger here. Guy who was a pretty solid backup hitter with the White Sox, but I mean he's done something with his stance. I feel if you watch a lot of clips from when he was with the White Sox to now the Mets, you see his stance is really different.
In what way?
Like his legging and like how he keeps his legs open.
And
that'll be grounded out to Keyboom, and that'll be
the second out.
for double play.
Gio says the Mets suck. Tell me about it, Gio.
Yeah, the Mets suck. So we'll see what Luis Guillorme can get done. He's not going to do anything. I'm just not in the mood for this team.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate you coming on and being here right now and suffering with me.
My pleasure, man.
What?
My pleasure. Oh, that was a ball.
That bounced around. I don't know what the fuck that was.
That was a ball. What a strike. Phillies are going to win tonight, and the Mets are going to lose. So, no ground.
Guillorme will hit it. Grounded and out at first. It is good to see Guillorme back, though. I do like Guillorme. He just, he was out with an injury. He's a solid backup player. I don't think he'll ever be a superstar, but yeah. 3 outs. Yes, Brendan suffered. Oh, well, you know what? It could be worse. Brendan is a Detroit Lions fan, so Brendan has been suffering his whole life when it comes to NFL teams. I didn't realize till the other day, Hayden, that the start of the NFL season is Thursday.
Yeah, just get me out to football. I'm done with the Mets.
Tampa and Cowboys. Yeah, I'm at the same point. I'm at the same point you're at. Just get me to the NFL season. I can't do this Mets shit anymore.
No, I think James McCann cursed the offense.
Yeah, I think
the whole eternal cursed the offense.
We should be blowing these teams out of the water, man.
I mean, you fucking score 9 runs in the first, and you can't score anything. And that's what happens in these doubleheaders. Is like we always blow up the first game, but then we can't do anything in the second game because our offense is just dead.
Yeah, I feel you. I agree.
And watch, Keyboom's retired the last 8 since. So really goes to show you one fucking inning determines everything, and then we can't get over it. Joke. It really is. Just get one lousy freaking run to tie it up. And you notice what our lineup looks like when you have crappy ass JD Davis, Luis defensive Guillorme, McGround out James McCann. I mean, Jeff McNeil, don't even start him at this rate. I don't want him starting.
Weren't they pitch hitting him like a week ago? He wasn't even starting last week.
Yeah, and honestly, they should go back to that.
You know what I think? I think he's really only starting because of that Dominic Smith stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than Almora.
Not that Dom isn't in a slump himself, but I think Jeff McNeil is just self-imploding.
It's better than Almora, but I mean, just call up Khalil Lee at this rate because I don't want this garbage. I mean,
that's cool.
I don't know why Baez and Lindor are both. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, happy 40th birthday when it happened. Strange and trippy review. What's Carter Keyboom's batting average? 252, 6 homers, and 17 RBIs. 0 for 1 RBI single today for Keyboom. That's strike 1.
Yeah, Carter Keyboom's taken over the role of Anthony Rendon Former National All-Star was traded in the 2019 free agency to the Angels, and so far Rendon's been struggling with the Angels, IL stints, and now they called up their top prospect, Carter Kieboom, who we saw a small sample size in 2020 and wasn't really anything crazy. Struck out a lot, free swinger. But he's been holding composure this year. He's been pretty solid. Doesn't have any crazy power, but he'll flip the ball the other way. Pretty solid guy. Solid defense. Has a nice range, nice arm at third base.
What's the count? Counts 1-2. Oh man, you got to see that next replay. That I personally think McGill just got a gift from the home umpire.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he kind of screwed up one of the calls on Alonso and Pilar. So
yeah, I saw
it. We'll give one to us.
Yeah.
So Andrew Stevenson coming up. The Nationals almost hero in game 1.
Counts 0-1. Make the count 0-2. McGill has thrown 57 pitches thus far. Pointing. Dude, I know I keep saying it, but I really like those jerseys they have on, man.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I like the black away ones better.
Do you? I'm waiting for them to be released. I don't even think they're released yet. The Mets black jerseys.
No, well they have them.
Do they?
Yeah.
I gotta check and see on MLB if I can get
one.
They
have them everywhere.
I tried to buy them at the stadium, but they weren't selling them.
They probably are now. If you go to the MLB store in the city. Yeah, if you go to the MLB shop in Manhattan, they probably have them.
I wonder if they have them up on the website now. Watch, they're probably like fucking $220.
Probably. Stevenson will take a chop at that one in the dirt. So McGill's been pretty solid. Retired 9 of his last 9 batters faced. So that's usual, the typical Mets crap. They struggle with 1 or 2 batters, and then they play perfectly the following. Stevenson will rip that one past a diving Guillorme for Pilar to field, and that'll be a single for Andrew Stevenson.
Oh, they even have the throwback Mitchell and Ness black jerseys up here.
Nice.
See if they have adult sizes. Nats will have a man on first, and there's one out. Riley Adams up at bat. His batting average 267.
Jeremy Hefner and Luis Rojas in the dugout waiting. Rojas is waiting to be fired.
Oh, that was fucking clutch, Hayden. Oh, wow, a Tom Seaver jersey, $350.
Hit. Double play. All right. 6-4-3 double play. I like it. 5-4-3 double play. I like it.
How far are you up from Citi Field? If there's no traffic, I could get there in less than 50 minutes. Usually a 45-minute 50-minute drive if there's no traffic. Yeah. Sometimes I take the train, but lately if I go with a friend who's willing to drive, then I just prefer to drive, get there early. Sometimes when I buy tickets, I get the tickets that are like 30-minute early entry and find my seats, find the food that I want to eat. It's cool. It's cool, Gio. Hey, Miss Muggs. What's up, Miss Muggs? Good to see you. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, beautiful Miss Muggs. How many times have you been to Citi Field, Hayden?
A couple dozen, maybe 20 times.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been to Citi Field at least 20 times. I've been to Yankee Stadium twice, Fenway once, Camden Yards once, and Marlins Park 3 times.
Nice.
So we got McGill, VR, and Alonso leading off.
Maybe McGill will get on base tonight.
Hopefully.
He just, he's fucking 255, 6'5", whatever he is. He's a fucking big dude. Not very fast.
You never know. He could drop the ball the other way.
Harlem Globetrotter play ball promo. Bunch of fat dudes wearing Hawaiian shirts. I don't know why we're showing this. Can we just get back to the fucking game? I guess not. We're going to keep it on these fucking Three Stooges here. Fucking Keith Hernandez, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell we're losing against Rogers. That's the joke.
Hey, Basketball Science and Gaming. Thanks for popping over. I know you're in the other stream. So I appreciate you popping up in here too, man. Let me mod you. Aaron and Andrew always have very, very great streams. But thank you for popping up in here too. What's the count? 1 and 2. 89-mile-per-hour pitch. Gio wants you to call.
What happened?
Gio wants you to do some game calling.
Sure, I could do that.
That's how I found them too, Baseball Science and Gaming. Go ahead, Hayden.
So we saw McGill just struck out there. We see that Rogers is not throwing a fastball. So, when people say, oh, the Mets can't hit a fastball, well, that seems to be BS because Rogers doesn't even throw a fastball. I think he has a fastball, but he's probably used it 2 or 3 times this game so far. So we see he's really been using that changeup and slider against the Mets. Use it against McGill. So we'll see how he does against VR, who will take the first pitch just inside the zone for a sinker on top. For an 0-1 count. As we know, Josh Rogers is making his second start in the major leagues this season. He will take ball 1 in the dirt, 78 miles per hour. Nice slider action there. Did not break.
Is that just Rogers' style to rock back and forth on the mound like that?
Yeah, it's like a wind-up thing kind of to calm him, I guess. Like Johnny Cueto from the Giants, he kind of like shimmies back.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. So a 1-2 count to Jonathan VR. Pitch from Rogers sets the pitch, and he will take that one in the dirt to strike out. Jonathan VR swings at a changeup breaking pitch in the dirt to retire VR. So 2 away for the Mets. And the red-hot Pete Alonso, my favorite player, Big Meat Pete, coming up to the dish. We saw he hit the ball pretty well in the first inning, a double, didn't even swing the bat halfway, and he was able to bring that to the wall. And then obviously his second at bat, he was able to draw a walk. So we'll see if Alonso could try to, tie this game up with one swing of the bat. He's having a good season so far, 263 average, high OPS. He will take first pitch in the dirt, 79-mile-per-hour changeup. Alonso's been looking great this season, honestly, in my opinion. He's getting much more contact. He's leveling out the bat on his pitches. But an 847 OPS, 343 on base percentage, and 263 average. That's a nice slash line right there. Fuck! Alonso will pop that one out in foul territory for the catcher. Adams to catch. So the Mets will go to the bottom of the fifth to see what Tyler Rogers can get rolling here.
It's not good, man. Bottom of the fifth, they're still losing 2-1. They're not really hitting.
I just don't know what to say. There's no excuse. We're facing a AAA pitcher or AA pitcher. My bad.
I thought it was AAA.
AAA, AA, I don't really care. Point is, we're facing a minor league pitcher who, what's his freaking name? Like Josh what? What's his name? Josh Rogers. Let's look at this dude. Can you fucking hit the ball? And you notice, having McCann, McNeil, and all these bums in this lineup really makes a difference. I don't want to say the curse of Jeff McNeil, but maybe Jeff McNeil, James McCann. Who else is in our lineup that wasn't in? McNeil, McCann, Guillorme. Guillorme's a defensive guy. Say it all you want. I understand why you didn't put Baez and Lindor. I would have put one of them in at least. But what do I know? Josh Rogers is ass. He's in the 8th percentile for fastball velocity. This dude has no spin on his pitches. So he's literally throwing meatballs to the Mets and they're not hitting it. So
June 4th, 2021, Rogers signed a minor league contract with the Washington Nationals. Nationals selected Rogers' contract on September 4th, calling him up as the 29th man in a doubleheader against the Mets.
Played against.
They literally called him up today for the doubleheader, and the Mets can't hit on him.
Literally. This dude has no.
That's fucking crazy.
Sweet spot. What does he throw, though? So he primarily throws a changeup and slider. That's pretty much what we've been seeing as two main pitches of the game. He doesn't throw a fucking fastball. Geez.
He does do that groovy shake thing on the mound, though.
And I don't know. That could be a thing to throw off the hitters or nothing crazy. But it's like Johnny Cueto, how he shimmies back. This dude does not have a good baseball savant, and we can't hit against him. So Luis Garcia coming up for the Washington Nationals, their second baseman. We saw first at bat of the game. He popped out. He will hit that one deep, and that will be off the wall. McNeil will grab that one. He will throw that in to Guillorme. A double. Nice double right off the wall for the youngster Luis Garcia. Fun fact, Luis Garcia is the first person born in the 21st century to hit a home run in the MLB.
I would have never guessed that.
Ooh, yeah, got some barrel contact there. That probably would have been gone in 15 out of 30 MLB stadiums. So not the best night for McGill, getting barreled a little bit. No. Get in! Oh, he will tag him back off at second base. We are covering Garcia quite well. but McCann will try to get the pick off and will not succeed. Yeah, I think honestly anyone can get a hit off this guy. Unless you're the New York Mets, then you can. He's also a lefty, so I mean that's probably why we could not hit left-handing pitching. So why I couldn't tell you. Oh, that fucking sucks. That's right. Nimmo and Dom Smith are our two best hitters against left-handers, and both of them are out. So that sucks.
They're both going to be gone for a little bit.
Josh Rogers will lay down a sacrifice bunt to the third base side. And that'll advance him. That'll advance Garcia over to third and get Rogers out at first base. So good movement there by J.D. Davis. Didn't pat the glove a million times. Released well. Strong arm. And we will have one runner in scoring position for the Nationals with one out. For Lane Thomas. One of the players responsible for one of these runs on the board. First at bat against Tyler McGill, he took him deep to left center. Dead center. He will take that first pitch. Strike one.
What are you watching on the app?
I'm watching it on MLB.tv.
Oh, okay.
You?
It's on SNY here. That's
Right.
probably why there's like a 20-second delay.
That makes sense. Take that pitch just outside the zone. So get cocky with this fastball. Strike two. I think he struck him out from what I've heard. I don't know. I heard the TV say struck him out.
He said struck him out, but he ran to first and got out at first. So I don't know what that was.
Oh, was it a ball in the dirt?
Yeah, I think Hernandez might have fucking blown that call.
No, yeah, it was a ball in the dirt, so he's allowed to run to first.
Oh, okay.
Good eye by McCann.
He yelled struck him out.
Third, and he struck him out. Nice. So hopefully McGill could try to get out of this inning without giving up a run. To the 2015 World Series killer for the Mets, Alcides Escobar. Really struggled in Game 1 defensively, made a couple bad plays in terms of grabbing the ball. About 3 runs on a lot of errors in Game 1 by both the Nationals and then later in the Mets in the second half. So 2 outs for McGill to Alcides Escobar with pitch right down the zone, strike one, fastball in the zone. Oh, 1 count. McGill. That'll be hit deep. Pilar will retreat back, and that ball is gone. Take McGill fucking out. Fucking suck, McGill. All right,
gotta get a nice ice cold bottle of water to cool off.
Fuck you, McGill. Send him back down to the minors.
Was that the guy? That was the guy you were just saying. That's the guy who killed the Mets in the thingamabobber.
Yep.
Mets don't have anybody warming up right now. I think, if I'm rolling.
You may as well. The game's fucking over. It's 1-4.
Yeah.
So unless the Mets can get like a grand slam or something, then I think they'll see the game done.
I would start warming up some guys in the bullpen here. It's the bottom of the fifth anyway. I don't think McGill was ever going to pitch past the fifth, right? In the 7-inning game. You could take him out right now. It's bottom of the fifth.
You know what I find incredibly stupid? That you're facing a left-handed pitcher, and you don't have any of the guys that are actually decent against left-handers. You don't have Francisco Lindor. You don't have Javier Baez. Dom Smith you don't have. You can't control that. Nimmo you don't have. You can't control that. You have Baez and Lindor. Put one of them on the bench and put one of them on the roster.
They're resting them. They're going to rest them this game, apparently.
Why? Would you rather fucking have Guillorme start? What are his numbers against left-handed pitching?
Probably atrocious.
Fuck this team.
I wouldn't rest both Lindor and Baez. I'd probably keep Baez in, but yeah, they said they were going to rest them this game.
I'd put one of them in because otherwise we're lifeless dogs with no one hitting against lefties. You have Alonso and VR. That's Jack Diddley squat. This fucking suck. Damn.
And who's up at bat? That's Soto. That's up at bat with the count 3-1. Oh man.
Oh, come on. Fuck this. I'm gonna go drink bleach. I'll be back.
Oh shit.
Makes a big difference.
The count is a full count. There is 2 outs, but it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if the Mets could stop the bleeding and get out of this 5th inning here. The score's 4-1 now. Looking very bleak for the Mets' chances to win this game. There's only going to be 2 innings left because it's a doubleheader, and we're in the bottom of the 5th. McGill going to put some powder on his hands here, try to get a better grip of the ball. Going to get the call here from his catcher, James McCann. The pitch is on the way. Did he get him? No, he got a piece of it. It's foul. Count stays 3-2. 84-mile-per-hour pitch from McGill. That was pitch number 79. Mets will have a ton of work to do in the 6th if we ever get there. Let's see what Soto is going to do here. Or McGill, rather. Pitch is on the way. It's too high. He fucking walked him. So Soto will take his place on first base after that 80th pitch from McGill. Goes ball. Pitching coach and McCann come up to the mound. Gonna talk to McGill. The rest of who's that? VR coming over there to talk. There is nobody in the Mets bullpen. There's no coach. There's no pitcher. Nothing. It's a complete ghost town. So, yeah. I don't know what the Mets are doing here. They don't have any pitchers warming up. They should have some people
fucking in here, McGill. Holy shit. Walk out for like 5 minutes and of course everyone in the bullpen's like jacking off, so they're not there. Great.
It's not even a coach there. It's completely blank.
Ugh.
Complete ghost town in the Mets bullpen there. Okay. Is that your lucky hat, Hayden?
I don't know. I just put on a new one.
He got him. He picked him off. Oh, Pete Alonso.
Hey,
Pete Alonso still playing his heart out, though, Hayden.
Let's see. Hey, Alonso. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Alonso's not quitting. All right, so that's 3 outs. So I was just saying, though, the Mets are going to have, a lot of work to do in the 6th inning. I would like for them to at least score 1 run, cut the lead in half, and then see what happens in the 7th. But like you were saying before, Hayden, this guy's a call-up. He's a AAA pitcher who was called up just for this doubleheader, and the Mets have not been able to hit off him today. It's very frustrating. Even though the Mets have their woes, they really should be able to pick this team apart with a pitcher with limited experience. They literally called this pitcher up for this game. So, go figure. It's the Mets. They make it harder than it needs to be.
Yeah, it's annoying. Really goes to show you what it's like without VR. I mean, I understand you don't have Dom Smith. I understand that. I understand you also do not have Brandon Nimmo. Both pretty much Dom Smith and Nimmo are two great hitters against left-handed pitching. But then you also have Lindor and Baez. And then, of course, they don't start them. So we'll see if Conforto, Davis, and Pilar can get something rolling. I mean, you're going to need to score 3 runs to tie up this game. So
I can tell you right now, J.D. Davis ain't going to do shit.
Yeah, Davis isn't going to do anything. McNeil's not doing anything. Can you just have like Conforto, Alonso? Here's what. This could be the lineup. VR, Alonso, Conforto. VR, Alonso, Conforto. VR, Alonso, Conforto, VR. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
And then, like, let's say bases loaded. They could have, like, a pitch runner. They could have Almora pitch run.
I'd like to see Conforto at least get on base here.
Yeah, he did pretty solidly the first outing.
What the fuck is he doing?
Okay, Conforto. Let's see what you got. So you'll take that first pitch down the zone for a strike.
He literally just looked at it like,
Conforto is 1-2 on the day. Has an RBI single. He will hit that one into the shit. Oh, no. That will get over Luis Garcia's head to right field. Juan Soto will field that. Conforto has the second hit of the day. All right. So let's see if J.D. Davis can get something rolling with Conforto on base. You know, J.D. Davis is really struggling so far this season. You know, don't be fooled by his average and on-base percentage. It's a small sample size. But his last 7 games and 9 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. So it's not what you like to see. So hopefully J.D. Davis could try to hit the ball well on this.
man.
Davis will fly that one for a pitch, and that'll be fouled off behind home plate.
Nats bullpen. Machado is fuck. Machado's warming up.
I'm not even concerned with that. Honestly, put in the Nationals bullpen. It'll probably help us out.
The Mets bullpen. There's nobody in there. They're going to ask McGill to do this whole game, or at least
honestly, you're not going to tack on any runs. You may as well. So we will see what J.D. Davis can get rolling on. For the Mets against Rogers, 79 pitches so far this outing. Pretty sad that he has gone this far and played this well against the Mets lineup. He will hit that first one deep, and that'll be caught by Juan Soto to retire J.D. Davis. We will see what Kevin Pilar can get rolling. Hopefully he can get something rolling for the Mets.
I gotta be honest with you, bro. Like I've been disappointed in this team many times this year. As you know, I watched them lose that game in Pittsburgh. This is the first time where I've gone from disappointment to just being utterly disgusted. Like I keep coming back to this. This pitcher has very limited experience, and they can't hit off him.
I think it's James McCann being back is the curse.
The curse of the McCann.
The curse of McCann. Pilar will take that first pitch down the zone. Dude! Oh, this is why they're not playing well. So pretty much the Mets are terrible against left-handed pitching, pitchers with low velocity, and a pitcher that throws a fastball. The Mets are facing a guy who has 2 out of those 3 things, left-hander and low velocity. Like, imagine he had a fastball. We would probably be getting no hit right now. Well, maybe Alonso would have got that double still. Just get a hit.
We got a break in the game. Looks like the trainer.
Oh, what are they doing? They're going to set for 20 minutes. Is there a fan on the field? And they're going to have
the injury of Rogers. I didn't even know he had an injury.
He hurt himself?
He might have strained something.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks fine now.
Oh, it's something with his ankle. Maybe that's why he's been dancing on the mound, because I've noticed he was shaking out his foot. I didn't know he had an ankle injury.
I think he just shakes his foot because that's like his general windup.
Oh, he stubbed his foot.
Seriously, that's funny.
He stubbed his foot over his own body.
That's funny.
Weird on it.
That's funny.
1-1.
That's funny.
But this is even more interesting. Pitcher rolled his ankle. He's a recent call-up for this game, and the Mets still can't hit off him.
Yup.
Only the fucking Mets, Hayden.
Well, Mets. Pilar, just hit the ball.
Pilar just put it in the fucking stands.
Just walk. Get hit by it. Okay, good eye. 2-1 count. Pilar will take that pitch just shy of the dirt. Nice slider in the dirt. Okay, you wonder why we're actually doing...
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Pilar will take that pitch. That ball is driven! See ya! Have a day! Pilar, home run! Pilar will make this a 1-run game. 3-4 Nationals lead. 2-run homer for Kevin Pilar. Let's go, Pilar.
So he continues to be a good. I don't even have a word. He's just been clutch, Pilar. In all these games where the Mets are down, all these games where they need a homer, Pilar always comes up.
13th home run of the year. Lucky number 13. All right. McNeil, here's your chance.
Oh, God. I'm not confident at all.
McNeil,
take the pitcher out, I think.
What?
Manager's talking to the pitcher on the mound with the catcher. It doesn't look like they're taking him out, Hayden. They're just having a bit of a pep talk, probably. Let's see.
Hopefully. Oh, yeah, that's the pitching coach. Icky? Yeah, I think that's the pitching coach. That's not the manager.
They might make a pitching change after one more batter, said Keith Hernandez. So we got James McCann on deck. The curse, as Hayden will say, and then we have the not-so-flying squirrel. McNeil. Oh, hold on. Lindor is getting his batting gloves on.
Holy fuck! Now you pitch hit him?
Lindor's getting his batting gloves on. He's talking to the Mets pitching coach here. They're going over some. It looks like he has an iPad in his hand. They're going over some film, maybe.
Am I allowed to curse on the stream? Even though I've cursed.
You can do whatever you want here.
Right. Mets coaching staff, you are fucking dolts. Now you pitch hit Lindor. Clown. Oh, McNeil will take ball one. Waist high. Slider. Hopefully we'll skip.
I thought the plan was, and I thought Keith said it. I'm pretty sure Keith Hernandez said that Lindor and Baez would be rested, but here we see Lindor again with his gear on, still getting some plays from the coach there. He looked a little surprised.
Yeah, McNeil's gone.
He's so fucking disappointing, man.
Fuck you, McNeil. Boo! I'm tired of this shit.
I know.
I don't care.
Winning streak, and now he's just so bad.
I don't care if some great launch angle. The exit velocity. It's a result-oriented game.
All right, so they're changing the pitcher now because McCann's coming up. So we had to call it a
McCann's going to ground out. Do they really think McCann's going to put the ball in play? He's going to fucking ground out. Yeah, McNeil doesn't even run through the base because he knows he's down.
Lindor looked very surprised. He better warm up, do jumping jacks or something in the fucking bullpen because he looked very surprised that he would be playing. Hayden, I just lost you. Lost Hayden for a minute there, guys. But like I was saying, Francisco Lindor had his batting gloves on. Was going over looks like a playbook with the coaches. It looked like they were discussing the next technique or something. And like I said, Lindor, the plan was to not really play him today, him and Baez. And so it looks like Lindor will probably be coming in the 7th. Hey, I lost you for a second.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know.
Fine. So, like I was saying, bro, Lindor looked very surprised that he was going to be a part of this game.
He's in right now?
I believe so. He had his batting gloves on, and then he had a little conversation there with the coach and raised his eyebrows like he was like, I don't know what's going on. We'll see what happens after the commercial break.
Oh, wait, what happened? Did they have a pitching change?
Oh, yeah, it's a pitching change.
I swear.
Because McCann's coming up, so they wanted to fucking take that dude out and put somebody else. Machado in. Machado's going to come in and pitch for the Nats. Oh, man. I really was hoping Hayden to get 2 easy wins in the doubleheader, and the Mets just have to be the Mets and make everything fucking more difficult than it needs to be. And while we're on the topic of making things difficult, I better fucking not see Castro on this team next year. Machado, 25 starts, ERA 3.38, 0-2 in saves, 24 innings, 19 hits, 7 walks, 20 strikeouts, and I think it said 7 home runs allowed.
All right, so here is James McGroundout.
Machado comes on to pitch with 2 out and nobody on in the 6th.
Sorry about
Thank
that.
you, James, for sharing. Hey, PJ. What's up, PJ? Good to see you, PJ. Lindor has his helmet on. Lindor will be 2 batters away, just Keith Hernandez just said, Hayden. So we may see him either, depending on what happens here, otherwise we'll see him maybe in the 7th. Which, if they were going to play him, they should have did that 3 innings ago, honestly.
I don't know. This team just is ridiculous.
That's like you said, NFL starts next week, so I don't know if I'm going to do much more Mets games. I mean, if for some reason they're getting the wild card, or for some strange reason they make it in first place, I'll cover them more religiously. But it's just like, bro, it's not even fucking worth it.
It is not. It's getting ridiculous. This really is. Yeah, like, sit down. Like, McCann, he literally offers nothing.
James McCann goes down swinging, which doesn't surprise me at all. Hopefully in the offseason, the Mets get a couple of good bullpen pitchers. I'm very tired of Castro. And I'm just about Amelia.
I don't know. I feel like Castro was kind of a spider attack victim. I don't know. Regardless, he really loses command.
Yeah. Throws a lot of balls, walks a lot of runners. It's just every time I've ever seen him play in the last 4 months, Hayden, he's always fucking some shit up. Him and Familia. Although Familia had maybe a couple of moments where, he got a win. Castro more so. I just got nothing positive to say about Castro as a pitcher, man.
Nobody does.
I thought Trevor May did a good job in the first game, getting back, getting focused, and helping him get the win.
Terrible. Trevor May, he had a little difficulty with the slider command, but otherwise he was all right. So we'll go into the middle of the sixth. Obviously, in this case, this would be the bottom of the eighth if this was a 9-run or a 9-inning game. So we'll see. Hopefully, Mets can get something rolling here. That's my goal.
Devin Reed just popped in, said, "Wow, what did he say? 1 game run loss for the Mets again. Seriously, bro. I have no words for this Mets team, Devin. It's very I don't know. I'm speechless. Hayden, do you have anything? They fucking couldn't hit. They couldn't fucking hit off a fucking AAA pitcher in Rogers. It's very frustrating.
It's the same stuff. It's me repeating myself. Same stuff.
Yeah. Miami and Philly. Philly winning 2-0, and Atlanta and Colorado top of the third. It's tied 2 apiece. Right now the count's 1-2. McGill is still pitching. Hayden. McGill is still pitching.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you don't really have much guys in the bullpen to use. It's not even worth it. Just leave them in. Worst case, you just lose the lead. I mean, the Mets are probably going to lose a 1-run game anyways.
Yeah. Gio's back. He said Mets suck. Couldn't agree with you more, Gio. Could not agree with you more.
It's the $1 million answer. Obviously, the Marlins are starting to put some light. 2-1 game. Marlins tackled on a run. Let's see what's going on with the Marlins. Nice single by Miguel Rojas. Nice. Driving De La Cruz. Jesus Aguilar, I hate you so much, but please get a home run now. That'd be pretty cool of you. If not, whatever. So Josh Bell up for the Washington Nationals. Former Pittsburgh Pirate, had a nice 2019 season, but sadly, second half 2019, 2020, and this year hasn't treated him super well. He has a lot of RBIs, drives in a lot of runs, but otherwise not really an active hot hitter. You will chase that one in the dirt. Good pitch there from Tyler McGill. Nice change up in the dirt.
1 out.
Josh Bell goes fishing. We'll say fishing.
1 down, and this will be pitch number 88 coming from McGill. So
I don't know if he's ever pitched 100 pitches before. So we'll see.
He might this game. That's Carter Keyboom up for Nats. He's 1 for 2 in this game. RBI single, batting average 256, homers, 17 RBIs for him this season. Kyle Finnegan warming up in the bullpen for the Nats.
Kyle Finnegan in the bullpen. Yeah, I think pretty sure we beat him up today. Or he was the losing pitcher today, I believe, in game 1. Yeah, he was. He was the losing pitcher. I think he gave up the home run to Lindor. He did. So, maybe he can get 2 losses today.
The Mets are going to score 1 run in the 7th and play the suspenseful stuff they always do. You might be right. You might go to the 7th. Someone will blast a home run and tie it up 4 apiece, and then we'll go to extra innings again today.
Yes, that is going to happen.
I've got a full count for Keyboom, by the way. It counts 3 and 2.
If only Alcides Escobar did not hit that home run, it would be a 3-2 game.
Well, you know the Mets, they got to make it harder than it actually needs to be.
Pretty much.
What'd they call that? Oh, we got our first ejection, Hayden.
Oh, let me see. So Carter Keyboom, full count, 3-2, McGill. That'll be taken off kind of the zone. Keyboom doesn't like the call. He's arguing with the umpire. He does not like that.
So back-to-back games, and that's
And looks like he's been tossed. He's coming back.
So Keyboom's ejected.
I like how David Martinez can't do anything. He's just sitting in the dog, and he's like, if I could get up, I'd argue.
He got ejected in the first game today.
Yeah, and he couldn't even get up.
Well, he had ankle surgery, right? He's icing his ankle right now.
Yeah, Bill ankle throughout Carter Keyboom. Isn't that great?
That's fucking hilarious.
Watch, they'll put in I don't know who's on the Nationals bench. They'll put in Hara or I don't know, someone at third base, and he'll make an error for the Mets to tie it up. Watch. Yeah, that was kind of that was borderline. I don't know. Let's see. That was borderline. That's subjective, I guess. So Andrew Stevenson at the dish, responsible for one of these runs, hit a home run. Second or third pitch of the game against Tyler McGill. And he will take that first pitch just off the plate for a curveball. We see McGill's. No, that's fair velocity. Never mind. Ball 2 in the dirt. Will go behind McCann and go to the backstop. Good way to block that ball. Well, no need to block it. There's no one on base. And the Marlins will take the lead. Lewis Brinson bombs his 8th home run of the season on a fly ball to right field. And to score, Miguel Rojas.
Wow.
Marlins are up 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Excuse me.
Kevin Pillar gets the fly out. That's 3 outs. Mets will be up after the commercial break.
Let's win this.
What's the score of the Marlins game now? 3-2?
3-2 Marlins.
Holy shit.
That's my boy, Louis Prince. I met you in person, and you were kind of a dick to the little kids, but I don't care.
You know who's also a dick to little kids? Alex Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. All right.
So this is it for the Mets. They either need to tie it up and get it into extra innings or fucking get a bunch of runs and hold.
So we got Luis Guillorme coming up, the pitch hitter spot, which is likely going to be Francisco Lindor. And then Jonathan VR. So we'll see. Can Francisco Lindor be $341 million worth? He got the 2-run homer in last game to save us. Can he get it for game 2? That would definitely sound like $341 million. Hopefully Mets could try to get something rolling now. This was a very quick game, if I may say. I mean,
we're at an hour 58.
Started 7. Yeah, I guess.
That's pretty short. I mean, normally, even though it's only 7 innings, I usually get closer to 2.5, 3 hours at this point. We're not even at 2 hours yet.
Makes sense. So let's see if the Mets can get something rolling. Adrian Sanchez will be in at third base to replace Carter Keyboom. And then they will put in Andres Machado to pitch for the Nationals. So let's see. Imagine Adrian Sanchez makes an error or something. That'll be hysterical.
Oh, that'd be awesome. How is this pitcher, Machado? He's pretty good against the Mets, right?
Machado. Baseball.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but every time I see someone with the name Machado, I'm fearful.
I mean, Manny Machado, I'd be scared.
Yeah, Manny Machado.
I mean, he's a bullpen pitcher. He has low velocity, no crazy spin, fastball pitcher, doesn't give up hard contact. That is right. He played with the Royals. Okay.
Andrew Sanchez going to be on third base. Kyle Finnegan is going to be the pitcher. not Machado. I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
55 games, 6 out of 8 saves, 53 innings, 50 hits, 26 walks, 53 strikeouts, home runs allowed 6. Kyle Finnegan.
So let's see what the
Baez is coming in too. So it's going to be Lindor Baez? Is that what they're doing? They said Baez is out there. So let's see.
So Lindor is going to pitch hit for Guillorme. You should have started this from the beginning. Fuck you, Rojas. I hope you dropped it.
They literally should have did this 3 or 4 innings ago.
They should have did it to fucking start the lineup.
That too.
What Lindor did in game 1. Baez too.
Yeah, Baez is on deck, Hayden.
All right,
we're getting the boys.
We left Francisco Lindor batting first, Javier Baez batting second, and they lead off. Well, technically, okay. So we have Lindor batting 8th, Baez batting 9th, VR.
I mean, you got 2 guys you paid all the money for, and a guy who's been clutch all month. So, let's see what we could do here. At the very least, tie it and go to extra innings. I'm not asking for kidneys for the Mets. I'm just asking for hope.
So Francisco Lindor's career against Kyle Finnegan.
What the fuck was that call, man? Now the umpires are going to start fucking us?
Oh. Splitter off the zone? Yeah.
It's a strike, Hayden? It's a strike?
Did he swing it? Was that like a check swing, or was he?
He didn't.
Why did the third base umpire? Wait, he didn't check swing on that. What? He didn't check. Huh? That was a ball. Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. Gio says get bases loaded and no out and do nothing. Sounds like the Mets, Gio.
Please don't be Jason Bay. Please do something effective, Lindor.
Oh God, you remember when they
umpire's gonna call time and
Jason Bay and he couldn't hit
break. Lindor, please do something. A base hit, a walk, a double, a triple, a home run would be nice.
I just want him to tie the game up. That's
I just want to get out of this game.
I want him to tie it up, and then I want Baez to win it.
You have the fucking Marlins losing. I mean, the Marlins winning and the Phillies losing.
I know,
and the Braves.
Last I saw, it was tied 2 apiece. Braves and Rockies.
And the Braves are winning 3-2. So try to get some ground here, Lindor. You got Baez on deck. If Baez hits a home run here, this is what we're gonna do. Lindor, you could do whatever. Get Baez on, get BR on, Alonso, home run. I like that idea. So we will see what Francisco Lindor will get rolling here. Damn it, Lindor, you suck.
That was disappointing. All right, but Baez is coming up. Let's see what the other
everything, and then VR is going to get on base, and
the other Basham bro could do, or whatever the fucking Mighty Ducks guys called themselves.
I'm going to shut off my volume so I don't hear any spoilers. So if you see me like going nuts, that'll be why. Come on, Javi. Get on base. Try to get a double, so we can't get a double play.
I lowered my volume a little bit so you don't. I lowered it more so we definitely can get any feedback on that.
Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Please don't suck.
I hope you're wrong, Gio. I hope they don't lose another game. I got the count 1-1 for Baez. Oh my God. Are we going to go back to fucking just swinging at fucking anything and chasing pitches now, Hayden? I thought they were working on this shit.
Stop swinging at every pitch.
I thought they were working on that shit. Jeez Louise.
Supposed to be a home run hitter. Like, stop swinging for the fences. You don't need a home run.
Just gotta get on base.
Fuck.
You just gotta get on base right now. He
Yeah,
gets on base and then
a one-run game. That's a joke. Really.
VR is up after
one-run game against the AAA Nationals in Alonso.
AAA Nationals. Yeah, it's fucked up, bro. A AAA pitcher in here for the first time.
I guess that could have been a strike. All right, I'll take it. I swear if the fucking Phillies get a lead here. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Javi Baez.
So they're just going to go. I'm guessing they're going to start making the same mistakes again, Hayden.
Let's get like a triple or a double. Get a triple, and then we can get a sack fly. Like
We're just gonna
asshole. Fuck you, Baez. You suck.
We're gonna go back to chasing pitches that are all the way on the outside.
Exactly.
I mean, look, I'm no professional, Hayden, but I could fucking see that from here. That ball wasn't even fucking close, and he fucking threw his whole body into that. Like, bro, like you don't have to fucking swing at every fucking pitch. All you gotta do is just get on fucking base and let VR be the cleanup man. Because he's the only one I have any faith in right now on this fucking team. And the Mets are down to their final out, by the way, with Jonathan VR. So let's see if VR can be clutch. Let's see if he can get on base or tie it or something.
Please, VR, just get on base. I don't ask for much. Get on base, Alonso home run.
I know, he doesn't even have to.
Whatever. Mets are pretty adequate enough with 2 outs and 1 out away to lose, and they do something. So VR will take the first pitch.
Man, I don't want them to lose by 1 fucking run against the fucking Nats, man. Gotta make everything so fucking difficult. I mean, at this point, I don't even want them to go into playoffs because I know once they get to that fucking first round and they play a good team, they're not gonna go anywhere. It's like a fucking.
Come on, God, everyone's leaving the stadium. Prove them wrong.
I'd love to see VR just bomb it and tie it up. How would you rank Finnegan as a pitcher for the Nats? Like on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being elite, 1 being shit. I'd put him out like a 2, 2.5. Finnegan getting the call from his catcher.
2-1 count to Jonathan VR. Mets are down to their final out. Let's see if VR can try to get something rolling here, get on base.
Unless he gets walked and he goes
Alonso or VR is
comes up at bat. Right?
Take that high, ball 3. With Big Meat Pete up on deck.
It's taking forever. All right. That was interesting. So it'll come down to the man.
And VR will take ball 4. So the Mets have the tying run on base for Pete Alonso. I am going to shit myself if we do not win this game. Alonso, I don't ask for a whole lot. Please just get a hit. I will put 5 Pete Alonso jerseys on right now just for the luck of it.
You have 5 jerseys?
No, I have 3.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 on right now, and then
you know what? I gotta fucking take this watch off because it's not lucky anymore.
Yeah,
so maybe that's why the watch isn't lucky. That could have been why we were losing, Hayden.
It's true. I'm gonna shut off my volume, so in case spoilers. Come on, Pete, let's go. Let's get number 30 right here. Let's get your 30th home run of the season. First pitch, right down the middle. That would have been bad. That if you swung at that, that probably would have tied the game right there. Any ball in contact, if it's a double, you're sending VR. Come on, Pete. MVP.
MVP. MVP. I'm calling it. I'm saying MVP.
Let's get a home run here. No! He's safe. VR.
Okay, that's why I was saying MVP. You were saying Big Meat Pete. I was saying MVP for fucking VR.
Go. All right. Base hit wins it, Alonso. Base hit ties it, Alonso. DSRC is sending him. I don't give a fuck. All right.
MVP. 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 Jonathan VR.
All right. Attaboy VR. I like that. Base hit here ties it. Let's get a nice base hit. Nice base hit. A BABIP. I don't give a shit. Whatever works here. Alonso, please don't kill me. Like, I'll Venmo you some money or something.
He doesn't need no money. He should be Venmoing us money for fucking watching.
Fuck. All right. Fouled off. 1-2. Mets are down to their final out. Hey, Alonso, if you tie up this game here or just get the run in, I will Venmo you some money.
I want him to Venmo me money. I've been sticking with him all season long.
Don't be a disappointment, Alonso. Like, you got a million base hits when there's no one on base. Could you get a base hit when, like, there is someone on base? Phillies are losing, so, like, let's get a win. Mets are pretty good with final outs and final strikes. And hit. Please, Pete. Please, Pete. Oh, asshole! Fuck you, Pete. You suck. Yeah, stand there. Sulk. Swing the bat. Swing the bat next time. Mets are ass. Fuck this team. Fuck the Mets. Damn it.
Well, I mean, aside of watching this atrocious second game, I mean, both games were pretty bad. I mean, Mets are very lucky they won the first game, and this second one has been a disaster. But I'm glad you were able to come up and hang out for 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 35 seconds, even though our team, like you said, is fucking ass. I don't even think Pete Alonso even tried to fucking hit that. That brings the Mets record to 68-68. The only thing we could hope for now is that the Marlins win and maybe the Rockies pull off something and keep the Mets somewhere in this. I don't know, Hayden. I don't have any fucking words. I don't have any closing statements. When you play a guy who, like you said in the beginning of this and throughout the game, is a AAA pitcher who was just specifically called up just for this game, and you can't get any home runs off him, and you mess up with the lineup. You don't put Baez and Lindor in till the end when you really should have put him in 3 or 4 innings beforehand. Miguel gives up that hit. It's, again, the Mets being the Mets and breaking your heart. Mets have a game tomorrow. The coverage begins tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. I'm not even probably going to watch that game. I'm going to a barbecue. And, I think moving forward, I'll probably only do Mets games if they stay 500 or above. At this point, it's just a waste of time and aggravation that I don't need. So anybody that hasn't subbed and everybody that watches my videos later on, you don't watch them live. When you get a chance, go over, sub to Hayden. His channel is Mets Talk with Hayden. He's very insightful. He's much more educated than I am when it comes to baseball and calling games and giving out stats and information. And Gio was right. He lost by 1 fucking run to the Nats. Closing statements, Hayden?
Just another one-run game lost. Mets end their winning streak. You know what? I mean, you're not going to win them all. Mets are 500. That's all good. At least we won one game out of today. Game 4 or 5. Yeah, game 4 of the series is tomorrow, Sunday. I don't know. Hopefully, Baez and Lindor should be back in the lineup. Taijuan Walker and Josiah Gray. So hopefully Taijuan Walker could be on something tomorrow. Thanks for having me on the stream, man. Let's freaking go Mets. Hopefully we can get something rolling tomorrow.
We'll see what happens. I'll check the fucking highlights because, like I said, I'm not even going to watch that game. Walker is pitching. I don't know how I feel about Walker. He's pitched a couple of good games as of late. He was really bad after the All-Star stretch. He's another guy that I'm just he's a big fucking disappointment, man. Like, I don't know. We'll see what they do tomorrow. I mean, look, they're playing the same shitty team tomorrow. At the very least, they should be able to beat them tomorrow. The Washington Nationals, they also went very deep in their bullpen, so you got to think that they don't have as many pitching options as well. So, I don't fucking know, man. Like, I'm not happy with Nimmo. What's up, Hector? I'm not happy with Nimmo not being in the lineup because he's been so fucking clutch. Even when he's not a leadoff man, even when he bats second, bro, he's been fucking so good. He's made so many flying catches out in the outfield, and not having him is definitely going to sting if we can't sweep a team like the Nationals.
Well, you know what? It's a 5-game series. The Mets could come back and win Sunday's and Monday's game. At least take the series 3 out of 5. That's my expectations. Anything more is awesome. If they can win 3 out of 5, I'm down. If they could win 4, awesome.
Who do they go to next? They go to the Marlins next?
Coming down to me. We'll see. If the Mets are showing life and pretty hot, maybe I'll buy some tickets or something for a day.
What's their schedule? Let me see their schedule against the Marlins. I know they have a lot of afternoon games coming up.
Let's see. Mets. Yeah. 3 games against the Marlins.
Well, the Marlins won. The Marlins won 3-2.
Hey.
It's the Marlins keeping us alive in this division.
We could have been in second place. And the Braves are losing against the Rockies. Okay.
All right.
I'll say
Mets play the Marlins Tuesday, 6:40 p.m., Wednesday, 6:40 p.m., Thursday, 6:40 p.m. So they have 3 night games against the Marlins at you guys. So do they have Monday off then? The Mets?
This Monday?
Yeah.
No, they're playing against the Nationals. It's a 5-game series.
I thought it was. I keep thinking it's fucking 3.
Tomorrow, Sunday, and then Monday is when 05 starts. And then they go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to Florida. And then next Friday, next Saturday, next Sunday, they're playing against the Yankees.
I'll be at that game. I'll be at that September 10th game. It's a 7:10 p.m. game.
All right, nice.
But after that series, they have 3 games with the Cardinals and then 3 games with the Phillies, 2 games with the Red Sox, and 3 games with the Brewers.
Yeah, and then 3 more against the Marlins, and then the Braves to finish the season. So time will be cutting out. So you only have so many more games left. So hopefully they can start to get on a roll here.
Top of the 4th, Rockies beating the Braves. So let's hope the Rockies can at least keep their lead. Oh man, that hurt my heart, Hayden, when you said if they would have won today, they'd be in second place. Fuck.
Mets life for you.
Well, I'm going to get out of here, Hayden. Hayden, thanks again for coming up. I know I didn't have a whole lot of people in my stream tonight.
Of course.
There's a lot of people that watch it later, so check out Mets Talk with Hayden. Hayden, thanks for suffering, bro. I'll hit you up.
See you, man. I love you. Let's go.
See you later, man. Well, Mets, like Gio said, lose. by 1 stinking run. Definitely not doing the game tomorrow. Don't know about Monday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have to see. I'm working. Maybe Thursday. It depends. Depends on how the Mets do and what their record is. If they're below 500, if they're on a losing streak, I'm not even going to waste my time doing that. Because Thursday, I do want to cover Tampa Bay versus Cowboys. It's the kickoff of the NFL season. So I'll probably be doing that. So look for that on Thursday. And if you haven't clicked, the notifications, ring that bell so you could see me and Hayden and other people call games. I'm out of here. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you soon.